Hugh,
Brilliant.
you are trying to get the society to lead conversations, to lead and pioneer, and tonight was about makes you think and stimulating people. And I really think that's different from most societies. What is one of the most interesting things? Well, something that's fired your synapses in the last year. So in terms of makes you think, I don't know. I mean, what have you heard or seen or come across?
Blimey, in terms of makes me think, well, the first thing I think is that it's really important for marketing to be leading the organisation, whatever the organisation is. So I get really excited when I hear that, even the government, even government departments, have marketing directors now, and that's great because they're starting to ginger them up. So there's the dear old Department of Health that's got Change for Life and all the rest of it. So the more marketing is talked about, the more marketing is understood, the more marketing leaders we can have out there. That's the great thing. And of course, I see great marketing leaders all the time in the Marketing Society, which is why everybody should be a member.
So the government, even the government picking up on marketing, that is quite an interesting notion, isn't it? And have you come across any examples within government where you've seen them marketing make a difference? I don't know. Or is it too early?
Well, of course I have. I mean, the thing is about the government, on the whole, politicians don't like the word marketing because they think it's just about advertising, and people like and actually opposition politicians don't like the term marketing either because people like David Cameron are very aware that he comes from a sort of a PR type background, and marketing is not a very good thing. But actually, in government circles, increasingly the term social marketing is really liked, and it's a good thing to be doing. And social marketing is about getting people to change their behaviour, for the good. And of course, I mean, over the last couple of decades, there have been some fantastic changes for the good, which have been helped with marketing. Most obviously, drinking and driving, which when I was a young man, was a sort of national sport, really. In fact, I had a wonderful interview over the weekend of Barbara Castle, who was the first Minister of Transport, who introduced the whole idea of the breathalyzer and trying to stop people drinking and driving. And the interviewer was actually saying to her, "Oh, but I enjoy drinking and driving. Aren't you going to spoil my enjoyment?" And so, I mean, there have been huge changes in that kind of thing, but huge changes in the attitude towards tobacco and smoking and all of these kinds of things, which have been brought about partly as a result of good social marketing.
But I wonder whether social marketing is just a better description of marketing per se. That's an interesting thought, because it's when marketing is at its best, people feel that it is a social good. And when it is almost at its weakest, I don't mean worst in most cynical, it's just weak. It's just commercial, if you like. And I don't know, I wonder whether there's
Well, naturally, John, you won't be surprised. I think marketing is generally a good thing. Although, like advertising, marketing itself is kind of neutral. It can be used for either good or bad. But actually, more profoundly, I actually believe that marketing, in the sense of listening to what people want, listening to what individuals want, and trying as far as possible to let individuals exercise their own choice, is actually the best way to run society. But that's a more profound point we could probably debate for some time.
Hugh, I expect nothing less than seriously profound, provocative statements, and I wish you really luck in the kind of getting people to think differently.
Thank you.
And I think you're doing I think it's working. I think people are opening their minds to the possibilities. So thank you.